It is Ray and I am here with another tutorial. So I hope you guys are excited. Today I am doing my female makeup from last time. So I didn't do the entire base for this because there is the male makeup tutorial. So if you want a refresher on how to do base makeup, go ahead and rewatch that. But basically what I've already done, as I dance horribly, is I've done my primer, I've done my color correcting, and now I'm applying my foundation. Kind of applying my foundation. Mostly just singing to Beyonce, but I'll start applying soon, I promise. So I'm applying my foundation with a wet beauty blender. Again, if any of this is confusing to you guys, go ahead and rewatch the beginning of the male makeup tutorial because I cover all of this in a lot more depth and detail. So once my foundation is done, I will start dancing again and touching myself. Why am I like this? There is so much dancing. So now we're going into the contour. To do the contouring, I'm starting with the same Maybelline palette that I had last time. It is the Mocha Motion palette. Again, I'm using the dark color, and I'm putting that onto my brush. And now last time, I believe we talked about this, but when you contour for a feminine look, you want to contour towards your natural cheek line. Or you could do an exaggerated cheek line if you want. For today I'm doing my natural, and all you do is bring it towards the lips, so you don't want to go as far necessarily as with the male makeup, and you're also not bringing that line straight down to the jaw like we did. A key way to think about this is to contour your face in the shape of a 3, so starting with your forehead, then coming in, and then going down the chin, so again, a 3. Now I'm going to do my nose. So I sort of do the around my nose, then I cover up my nostrils with the dark color. I get a little carried away with this. Then I go ahead and go from my brow line to the tip of my nose on both sides, and this just helps to add a slimming effect to the nose. It's obviously not necessary if you don't want to do it. Again, totally up to you. Once that's done, we are ready to blend. So now I'm going to go ahead and take a fluffy angled brush, and again using that squeezing motion like we did with the male makeup, I'm going to blend this out. Then I go ahead and just use the brush in a natural form to spread the product a little bit thicker. I find that when I do male makeup, I tend to make the contour lines a little more sharp and a little closer together so that it appears more natural, whereas for female makeup, I usually am cosplaying characters that are wearing makeup, so I kind of make it that more exaggerated, thick contour line as you see here. I'm wiping off some product because I applied way too much onto my forehead and that happened, so just, you know, be cautious of how much makeup is on your face and blend for 10 years and wipe and blend and dance and sing. Now we're going to take white eyeshadow. Again, I'm pretty much using all of the same products that I used last time, just to show you guys that you don't need to have like a whole giant thing of makeup to be a cosplayer, but I'm using white eyeshadow and the same black brush as the old one and just applying that under my eyes and under my contour, just like I did in the male makeup tutorial. It's pretty much the same thing, just applying the product in different locations, and I tend to go a little bit heavier with this so that my skin looks a lot brighter, again replicating that makeup effect. Now I'm just going ahead and deepening my contour a little bit. I wanted it to be a little more exaggerated for this look, but again, it's totally up to you whether you're doing a natural look or a makeup look. Now I'm going to do my eyes, and I'm just going ahead and putting that base color all over my lids. That's done, I'm going in with the next shade in a smaller brush, and I'm just going to do my crease. So again, we talked about the crease last time. It's like where if you close your eye and you put your finger on your eyelid, it's where like your eyeball ends, where your eyeball meets your socket bone thing. Yes, I like the way it feels to stroke the crease. That sounds horrible. Dear God. So then using the next color, I am just deepening this a little bit to add a little bit of dimension, and then I am finally using the last color on the palette on just my outer corner, or just that sort of last triangle. This helps to widen the eyes, but it also helps to just add a, you know, a different effect to the eyes. Mostly making them wider. When we do male makeup, we tend to make our eyes look smaller and the sockets deeper, and when we do female makeup, we try and make the sockets look less deep and bigger eyes. And we're blending. So then I just go ahead and use a light brown on my under eye just to add a little bit of eyeshadow there and to make that area a little more deep. And then I wing it out a little bit to blend it into the outer corner so that it adds that more winged effect. Now we're getting into everybody's favorite time of day, the time of day when we do our eyebrows. I'm obsessed with eyebrows. I feel like everybody knows this, but I am obsessed with eyebrows. 100%. So now I'm going ahead and doing this, and the opposite from this, again, I'm doing my eyebrows in black just to show you guys how I do it so that it's very obvious. And for this, I'm pretty much just following my natural brow shape. I'm adding a little bit of an arch, but nothing crazy. Compared to the male makeup tutorial where I was making my eyes longer, I was making my brows thicker, I was making them way bigger, I'm pretty much just keeping it natural, keeping them small. You kind of want to play into stereotypes when you're doing makeup, so women stereotypically would tweeze their eyebrows or pluck their eyebrows to make them smaller, so when you're doing female eyebrows you want them to be smaller and more shaped. Except I still make my eyebrows pretty damn thick because I like a thick brow. I do, and I won't lie. Now I'm going to go ahead and do my second favorite part. As you can see, gotta blow one up to the heavens. Highlighter. I'm obsessed with highlighter. It makes my life. I want to be known as the cosplayer that wears too much highlighter. It's just who I am as a person. So I'm going in with my highlighter and I am just sending that up to the back row. I want people to see me glowing from the next town over. You can spin your brush a little bit to have the sort of glitter that's in the highlighter reflect light a little bit better and to rub it into your skin more. So I put it just on my cheeks following the top of that 3, on the tip of my nose, on the bridge of my nose a little bit, and under my eyebrows, and on my cupid's bow, of course. And you gotta show it off and do a quick pose. And I'm also going ahead and just put this on the inner corner of my eye just to add a more reflective, bright look. This is just a last minute touch. Now I'm going in with my lips, and I wanted to show you guys this because I think it's really unique and a fun way to make your lip shake a little different. So when you are lining your lips, you can go ahead and use a darker colored liner to sort of outline the top of your lips, your cupid's bow, then do the bottom of your lips, and when you do the bottom of your lips, add this little dark line. It'll help, when you add that line, it helps to add a little bit of dimension, so it makes your lips look a little bigger, a little fuller, and then go ahead and put your lip color on. I'm using nude for this, and then I like to put a gloss on just the 2 sides that we split in half of my plumped lip. Again, this just makes your lips look bigger, gives them a different shape, and I think it's a fun way to color in your lips. I don't know, something unique. Now I'm just putting on mascara just to, you know, tip it off, make it look extra good. Alright, so now we're gonna get a little wild. In the last tutorial I did a chest makeup, so I figured I'd show you guys how to give yourself a little lady chest makeup. So I go ahead and start by taking 4 pairs of ankle socks. Let me just preface this. I'm not very endowed in the chest department, so it takes 4 pairs of socks for me to have some killer knockers. For some of you, you might not even need the socks, but if you have really small chest like me, you might want to add some socks. Once those are in and everybody is good and proportioned, we're going to go ahead and take that Maybelline Mocha Motion contour again using the darkest shade, and just draw a cleavage line. Just exactly as it sounds, a cleavage line. Then you're going to go ahead and make these sort of like quarter circles, half circles, little crescent moons, just outlining where the breast would be if you had larger endowments. And again, going into that cleavage line, making it darker. You want to blend it so it doesn't look too crazy, and trust me, when you look at yourself in the mirror, anything you do, you're going to be like, wow, that looks really fake. But get up and stand away from the mirror a little bit, or take a picture of yourself, and you'll be pretty amazed at how real it looks. Then go ahead and take some white eyeshadow or your foundation color, whatever you prefer, and go above where you just contoured and sort of over it to blend it out a little bit so it's a little more natural. Then I go ahead and just contour my chest the same way that I did for the male makeup, so I add a little bit of lines onto my neck and around my collarbones just to make them stand out a little bit more. I go ahead and blend those out, and add a little bit of a white eyeshadow highlight to that top of my collarbones, and then I go ahead and use some highlighter, some literal glittery highlighter, onto the bottom part of my breast makeup and onto my collarbones, just to add a little bit of sparkle, but shh, don't tell anyone. They're real, guys, right? Totally real. Then go ahead and get your setting spray. I use Urban Decay and just load it up because you're gonna need it. Wah! Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this tutorial was informative. Like I said in the last one, the male makeup, a lot of people requested these, so I'm really happy to oblige and bring them to you. If you guys have any other tutorials, wig suggestions, eyeliner, other makeup tips that you're looking for, definitely let us know, and we will certainly try and provide them for you. I hope you guys have a great day, and thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!